Silence. Since I'm gonna be cooking up some oxtails, I gotta occupy myself while I'm waiting for those oxtails to become tender enough to serve. So in case you are wondering why I'm serving a table, I have a question for you. What does a chef become while he's waiting for his food to cook? A waiter. Don't worry, sir, your food is about to be so good that you're gonna mop it off of your plate. Earn waiter. What's up, everybody? It's the Carolina Cook cooking the Carolinas. Got some tortellini here and some oxtail. Put those two together, what do you have? Oxtail tortellini. So in this episode of the Carolina Cook Show, I will be cooking up some oxtail tortellini. So with that being said, I only got two more things to say. Orange Chef. Let's go, Chef. All right, y'all, so with the tortellini, right? You want to bring your water to a rolling boil. All right, that water's at a rolling boil, right? You want to gently add your tortellini in there with a slotted spoon. And you want to just cook that for about 14 minutes or until that tortellini begins to float. And while it's boiling, every now and then you want to periodically stir it around to make sure they're not sticking together. And one thing I forgot to do before I added the tortellini to the water is you want to add some salt. By the way, this is 3 cheese tortellini. It's stuffed with cheese. Gotta be careful with tortellini now. It's kind of delicate. Okay, once that tortellini is done, I appreciate you keeping up with that time for me too, bro.
It's 11:55.
Oh. You just want to remove it from the heat, y'all. Put it into a bowl. Now I'm going to go ahead and refrigerate these. I'm not even going to hit them with the cold water to stop the cooking process like I normally do. This tortellini is a little different. So what I will do, sit them in the fridge until I'm ready to put them in that sauce and top them off with the oxtails. All right, so they'll be draining while they're doing that. And the pasta water, I'm gonna reserve that because you can smoothen out the consistency of your sauce with that pasta water. You don't wanna really throw that away. And I got some broccolini steaming up. We get ready to jump on these oxtails. I've had them soaking. When you soak them, it draws all of the blood out of the meat and out of the bones and everything like that. All right, now I'm gonna go ahead and drain these and season them up. We're gonna cook them, and this is what we're gonna top our tortellini with. Okay, y'all, the only prep work I'll be doing is chopping the onion. Just gonna dice some onion up, that's it. Let's get those skins off of it. Get that skin off of there, we don't want that in the dice. And that's that on the diced onions. Butcher knife makes it light work. All right, y'all, with the oxtail, right? As y'all can see, that oxtail is pretty clean right there now. I've soaked all the impurities and everything out. I wouldn't say all of them, but soaked enough of them out. For a little kick, let's add some slap your mama seasoning to that. Then I'm gonna add a browning agent. Give them a nice dark rich color. Then we're gonna add some Worcestershire sauce. Now I'm gonna add a little garlic powder. Why? Because you put garlic powder in everything for some reason. So on the strength of that, that's why I'm doing it. Add a little paprika, little salt, pepper, cornstarch. And let's just get that worked throughout the oxtails. This is not my normal oxtail recipe. This is just a little something for the video. All right, now we're gonna get this seared up. Then we're gonna slow cook it until it's tender. Follow me to the stove. Let's go, chef. All right, y'all, I'm just gonna sear these oxtails. What the searing is gonna do is seal in the juices and the flavors. And I'm gonna save this seasoned juice that this came from. I'm gonna save this seasoned juice, pour it off in the crock pot while it's cooking. Yeah. You wanna hold on to your flavors. You don't wanna throw too much things away that you can enhance your food with. Waste not, want not. Always remember that a true chef is gonna try to reserve everything. Like back in the day, when our elders cooked, they ate everything from the rooter to the tooter on the pig and everything. You didn't waste a whole lot of things. And it's the same thing with being a chef. That same principle applies. Try to avoid throwing as much stuff away as possible and figure out a way to use it. Because you can make broths, all types of stuff out of stuff. You know what I mean? All right, so you see that? Yeah. All right, that's our seared oxtails, y'all. Seared oxtails. The same pan that I seared the oxtails in is the same pan I'm gonna do my cheese sauce in. Keeping those flavors. Got my pressure cooking because like on the beginning of the video when I told y'all that I was tired, I didn't really get any rest this weekend. You know what I'm saying? So this is good for not going to sleep. You put it on, you fall asleep, the time is set, you ain't burning nothing. You know what I mean? So this is that reserve mixture from when I mixed the oxtails in the bowl. You got those flavors that came off of there and that juice that came out of the meat. I'm gonna use that for flavor. Add a little water. My goal here is just to tenderize the oxtail, you know. Let's add some of that onion to that. And some minced garlic. And we're just gonna set those oxtails in there. And for good measure, let me hit it with some more of those seasonings, man. And drop some thyme in there. At 1 hour and 30 should get me going on this. All right, y'all, I'll be back while those oxtails are cooking. I'm gonna be using my chef jacket as a blanket. I'll get back at it when I wake up, man. For real, I'm really taking a nap, man. It's not for the sake of no video or entertainment. I'm for real legit about to take a nap, man. I'm that tired. So while those oxtails are going, that's what I'll be doing, man. See y'all in a few. All right, y'all, let's go ahead and depressurize the oxtails. It's been 1 hour and 30 minutes, and I'll see how tender they are. All right, oxtails are ready. I'll let them sit, cool a little bit. And I'm gonna start on the saute for some onion and garlic in the pan that I seared the oxtails in. So our onions go in there with some garlic. All right, got that saute in that. Got that saute on the onion and garlic. Now let's hit it with some heavy whipping cream. And the same seasonings that I hit the oxtail with, I'm gonna hit this with. Let's add some Parmesan cheese. Now let's add some of that pasta water to that. That pasta water is going to smoothen out that consistency. Drop a little parsley in it. All right, now let's add that tortellini. All right, we're gonna go ahead and shred these oxtails up. I should have got that second pack of oxtail, man. You did not tell me that. You didn't tell me, but you still told me. Make it make sense. Okay. All right. Okay, y'all, that's the oxtail meat. And that's the tortellini behind it. As you can see, you got way more tortellini than oxtail. Now, what you can do is mix this tortellini and this oxtail together. But what I'm going to do is just get a serving of tortellini, put a little bit of that oxtail on top of it. All right, so everything's done. Let's fix up a plate. And there you have it, and I got to have it, y'all. A nice simple meal. The longest thing that took to cook was the oxtails, of course, because it takes a while to get those tender. But I have the oxtail tortellini, cheese stuffed tortellini with the Hawaiian sweet roll on the side and some broccolini on the side. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm gonna need something to drink, man. That junk sat on my chest just now. Just sat there and crossed his legs just now and got relaxed. This dude made an oxtail tortellini Hawaiian roll sandwich. Wow. I am the Chefadent of the United States. Mr. Chefadent. When I'm not in the Oval Office, I'm in the Oval Kitchen. Thank y'all for watching. See you next time. You don't have to go home, but you gotta get up out of my kitchen. You!